Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR 25. And in this episode of our season, as Christopher Bell, driver of the number 20 DeWalt Toyota Camry, we're going to Darlington for the Goodyear 400. It's the throwback race, and so I got his throwback to some midget sprint car thing. Last episode, we raced at Martinsville, and I think I could have finished like 7th at best. That's what I did when I was testing for that race. But man, I put myself on the camera, and then all that time spent practicing, that really wore me out, and it was rough by the end. I was really straining and tensed up. Chase Elliott got his first win of the season, and it was almost a max points day, if not for Ryan Blaney's stage win. We have a 12-point lead over Chase Briscoe after that race, and then it's 16 points over William Byron, 21 points over Ryan Blaney, and then I believe 33 points over Chase Elliott. Here are the gameplay settings that I use in just about every video on this game. I'm going to set the transmission back to automatic. I don't think I ever should have taken it off of automatic for Martinsville. I was the one driving the car completely, though. It was all me, unfortunately. Here are the AI settings: 105 difficulty, the max, 25 skill range is what I do for Cup, as well as the 80 consistency, and a 50 tire wear and 50 fuel consumption.
We're here at the historic Darlington Races, where legends are made and only the bold survive. You're in for a thrilling day of action, the track they call Too Tough to Tame. Whether you're cheering from the grandstands or from home, this is racing. The Darlington way.
I think this is definitely going to be a race where I have a chance to win. I only just woke up, though, so don't have quite the voice that I should. I'm still pretty tired from just doing Martinsville last time. I kept my foot in it through that turn quite a bit. Oh, there was a lot of off-throttle time and on the brakes right there. But I'm going fast. We're going fast. What we got?
Okay, we're done.
17.
Solid run out there.
I guess I'll just go past 16 cars then.
Get ready to charge to the front.
But Denny Hamlin is your pole sitter. 3 thousandths over William Byron. So that was already somebody to look out for. There's Briscoe in 5th with Blaney and Byron right next to him. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we have like winning speed for this track. Whenever I was putting the setup in and feeling it out like 2 weeks ago, it seemed like it.
Here we go.
The setup that I'm using in today's race is the one made by Word Burton. Not Ward Burton. Word Burton. I did make one minute adjustment to the setup, and that would be on the steering offset. And even on the default setup, the steering offset has this car just turning all the way to the left in the straightaway. So I turned it up to like 0.04 steering offset. And then that's not really much of a setup thing, as it is a preference for just like the way the wheel is, and you don't worry about that on a freaking control. Hi, Ty Gibbs.
The green flag.
I dumped him at the end of the last race, and I didn't even like realize it until afterwards. Like, wait a second, he was supposed to win the darn thing.
Stay low.
There's one thing to take note of about Darlington, especially on this game. It is such a tedious process just making passes. I could be significantly faster than all these guys ahead of me, but passing is just,
Outside.
it's tough. I'm not even really pushing it that hard right now. I'm not even focused, and we're right there with these guys, so it does look a little gridlocked. All just packed together. It'll take a while for things to spread out. And they all crash into the outside wall coming off turn 2 every time, and yet gain time on me. I don't like that. That's bullshit. I'm gonna focus, get to work, try to be very methodical about making up positions. I need to get some points early on. We got a whole other 20 laps, so that's nice. Okay, Bubba. He blocked my run going into the turn.
outside door. Stay low. Clear, clear. Outside now. One outside. Clear outside. Outside. Stay low. Stay low. Clear, clear. Outside. Clear high if you want it. One outside. Clear all around. Clear up top. Outside now.
Ugh.
Clear high if you want it.
Fucking. I said methodical, and you can only maintain that for so long. The plan was to clear Keselowski as we came off the turn, and, well, he just didn't let us. He decided to increase the likeliness of contact dramatically. Now they're all the way the fuck over there. I still got quite a bit of right front to grab onto going into the turn. It's so much easier to come off turn 2 without somebody next to you, but whenever you're going through traffic, you do almost every single time. Because you can't give up momentum. You saw just how much they drove off just by us not being able to keep our foot in it off that turn. We're getting close to the halfway of the stage. I would like to assume we have green flag pit stops. Oh my god, I just wanted to look at the tires, game. I just wanted to look at the damn tires and the fuel. Yeah, we have a pit stop to take, and I'm tearing up this fucking car. I really would like if they change the UI so much in the next game. I'm so tired of having to press so many buttons to look at the information that I want. It was bad enough that you couldn't get this information without pressing a bunch of buttons in Heat 2, 3, 4, whatever the heck. But now, I mean, it takes so much more effort to drive that it's a real pain. Oh yeah, this setup is putting some wear on the tires, but we're still significantly faster than these guys. Kyle Larson leading this race right now,
Stay low.
and he has spun out and failed to get an actual finish in this race every single time. And fuck you, Ryan Blaney, you're pissing me off now. This damn track is pissing me off.
Car outside.
I'll admit that with this setup, this track is actually easier for me to compete at than it was in the Xfinity series and the Truck series. At least I think we came to this track in both of those. Maybe the truck race over here isn't until the playoffs, though. Because I know I did the playoffs in trucks in my career mode. Okay, we're at the halfway, and crew chief has already got the right idea. Good. I'm gonna dive off the track. Oh, it's gonna be really freaking tight. We're gonna make it on pit road. That's good. Are we? Oh, okay. We are. We're gonna make it down pit road. I felt like I was about to crash into the damn pit barrels. I'm just staring at the dash. It only updates your lap time every lap on the dash. Why is that? I figure, because it's just putting some numbers, displaying the numbers, it could display the same shit, the chase cam and all the other cameras. But no. Well, they're waiting to take their stops.
Clear out.
So I think I have a real chance to win this stage. There's no one behind me and there's no one in front of me, so there can't be a self-spin. That is actually how this game works. A few laps later and they're starting to come off pit road. You don't see anybody coming off pit road because
Leaders in the pit.
we have beaten them by that much. Unfortunately, I'm getting blocked by BJ McLeod. I don't know how to pass him. I do not know how to pass the guy. Oh, okay, you're gonna tear up the front end of my car. You couldn't just pull off the track the normal way before you even get into the turn. And we got some cars we can actually see leaving the pit road. There's William Byron. He was dominating this race in real life. But he was not good in traffic. The moment he approached lap cars, he couldn't hold on to it.
5 to go this time.
5 to go. And I'm still not the leader. It is Joey Logano, who waited until, I guess, 5 to go for himself. I'm approaching that part of the run that I was at when I took my pit stop right now. They're 3 to 4 laps behind that point, which that's quite a bit. That's about 3/4 of a second a lap. But whenever you got a clear track ahead of you like this, and the AI aren't good at making passes, you just don't have anything to worry about. I kind of expect Joey Logano to just start the second stage from the front row after how this played out. We have a pass for second behind us. Who is that? Freaking... Oh, that's Kyle Larson.
Yeah, baby, that's a stage win right there.
Okay, so that's as a playoff point. That's 10 points we just gained on all those guys. Oh, we need to keep this up. It can wind up like Homestead. Where did I get 2 seconds of damage? Did I not just fix that under our first pit stop?
Here we come, fellas. Be ready.
I have no idea. I mean, there's no damage on the car anymore that I can see.
Pace car's off.
I only lost 1 spot from that. And Joey Logano did take another stop.
Be ready now.
All right, I think he might have had a bit of
Took the green flag.
a track position advantage that would have been useful if he hadn't. Now, he would have been slower, but eventually things would have cycled out, and oh god.
1 on the bottom.
Okay, so I can handle an outside line restart. Well, at least until I do that, I need to check up. Because I'm going to spin this damn thing. And we only lost 2 spots right there. That's a really awkward place for me to have to drive. But not used to it. I kind of prefer to just dive into the bottom and then sweep up. But you can't even do that when you have cars on your outside. There we go. I'm going to try to drive these 3 back down. See if I can use my actual pace to take the lead. Something I didn't have to do in the first stage. There goes William Byron back to the lead. At least he's trying. I don't know if the game is going to let him. He almost cleared him up that time.
That was your best lap ever.
That was my best lap of the race, a 28.2. I don't even know what my damn qualifying time was. But I figure at some point I'm going to wind up beating that by just having a rhythm drive in. Yeah, there's Denny Hamlin's Carl Edwards throwback that he actually won this race in. It should have been Ryan Blaney, but no, we had a second Kyle Larson caution.
20 to go now.
It did not turn right there. And I saved it. Probably the second time I've had to do that in this race. Let me throw some shade at what if he can't save a race car. JC can though. Oh my god, we have Denny Hamlin going to the lead now? What? I wish Darlington races were this good in real life. No, we just get domination until pit stops happen. And the right front is already gone in this thing. I wonder why I hit the fucking wall. I don't know how to pass guys this fast. And they're not even that fast. You know, we're definitely faster. It's just, I don't know what to do.
Clear.
If I could follow Kyle Larson past William Byron, that might help me some. I don't really have a run off in the straightaway. It's just through the turn is where I tend to get my speed.
Car outside.
I can't pass down here. Shit. I'm not faster anymore. Because they're in front of me. There's just a part of the track that I can't drive with them there. Look how tight it is. And then I can't go up towards the wall because he's in the way. Gosh, this track is really something. Okay, just put my damn foot in it. There goes Kyle Larson back to the lead. That's your fault. That's your fault, you bitch-faced dumb cum rag. Fuck ass. This is stupid. Eat wall. Jackass. I'll eat the wall too, and I'll stop in front of you. Get off my ass. Go away. You got past. Holy shit. Freaking lady in black. Drive me nuts. Look, me just drive away now that I don't have you in my freaking way. Ugh. And then they're still going at it, side by side, for the lead. What an amazing facility we have here. That was a weird angle. I used way too much of the bottom in that turn. I think this is the effect of 25 skill range, is their ratings. The variable of their ratings becomes so close that they're pretty much the same. Which means when they are driving similar lap times, they can just start going back and forth. And I don't know if this would happen if I set it to like 100 consistency. Oh, I could still get these massive runs, and we're almost at the halfway point of the stage. He really wants me to go to the outside to pass him. Why would I pit earlier? I don't know why it's only 1 lap longer for the stage. Is it only 4 laps longer in real life? Or 5 laps longer? I need you to go. I need you to go, Kyle. Oh, this thing is getting so loose. My right rear is so destroyed. I'm going to pit next time by. I mean, I tried taking the lead. I can't pass. Not without start tangling every single turn. Clearly. Drive back up to them again. I'm so much faster. It's just, I don't know what to do. You could see this thing trying to step out every time we come off the turn. Well, I'm going to check up. I'm going to take this thing down pit road. If I get the car to turn like that. Oh, I'm going to spin out. Because my tires, my right rear is so fucked. Okay. You know what I like? That whenever that pop-up comes on to say to take a pit stop, it never just turns off and says never mind. Look at me looking at the bright side of this awful pit stop UI that we have. Yeah, if you don't press anything and you decide when you want to pit, they just don't even let you take your stop in the first place. But here we go again.
Stay on your blend line here.
Same shit as last time. AI can't be bothered to take their pit stop at a reasonable time. Now, if there's a caution right after pit stops, then we might be in trouble.
Leader is pitting.
Yeah, they're still pitting around the same time because this was kind of immediately after I took my pit stop. And I did take my pit stop a lap later in the first stage. So they should have a better chance of being competitive with me this time around. The main thing that's stopping them is that I have a clear track whenever I come off pit road. And so I can make way faster lap times, and I have to deal with Denny Hamlin, William Byron, and Kyle Larson. Oh, but I gotta deal with Riley fucking Herbst. The Phoenix winner, mind you.
Clear inside.
They can't just get on the apron when they're about to take a pit stop. They have to sit on the track.
5 to go.
Mm-hmm. And we're back to the lead, just like that. I think in order to feel like I deserve to win this race, I need to execute to start the final damn stage. We can't keep doing this shit where I have to use the pit stops and the clear track to get up the pace and take the lead.
White flag, keep it up.
You know what I'm noticing as far as like how this track feels is that usually you get these realistic NASCAR game experiences. Oh my goodness. Kind of like that of the Technics games, and the track begins to feel so narrow. But in this game, it feels so wide. I can use the whole track to make speed. At least on this really high difficulty and this quality setup from Word Burton. Obviously, you know, you get into traffic and you see how much I struggle passing us by when you start banging fenders. But it's so much more doable in this game than it is in the other ones.
Pitting now, fellas. Let's get a nice smooth stop.
Can I restart on the inside? Okay. I didn't have no damage effect, so I guess that just made the difference. Oh, and the sun is setting. It should be there to blind me as we go in turn 3 every time, huh? If I know anything about this damn track, that's usually what happens. How long is this final stage? It's 29 laps or some shit? I just hit Larson. I just need to clear him going into turn 3. Oh, well, the sun is all the way up there, so it's not going to have enough day to night transition of sorts to actually do that to me. But finally, without the use of pit stops, I am going to take the lead. I don't know if I ever could have done that from being behind cars. And I was next to them. So does that really mean much? But watch this shit. I got a clear track ahead of me. Ain't that something amazing? Oh my goodness.
Easy on your tires now.
I think next time by it's like 16 to go. Oh man, this thing can't drive off its right rear anymore. It keeps changing this thing on the left side of the screen. I don't even know what's going on. Oh. I'm going to try to give it one more lap. Because if I was correct in this being a 29 lap stage, I'm not even entirely sure with my math, then I'd want to have less laps in my final run and have fresher tires to go on to the end with. That would encourage me to race somebody if I have to. Well, Denny Hamlin still ain't pitting. None of the leaders are pitting. So whenever I head down pit road, I am going to have a clear track advantage. And there's a few drivers pitting, but I think they're so far back that they're not going to be our fight. Oh, we are going in so hot. I'm slowing it down. I'm slowing it down. And here we go in for our last green flag stop of the race. We have had no cautions for cause in this one yet. So if they want to do that now and fuck me over, be my guest, I guess. Oh my goodness. This is a long race. And this is just the 400. But here we go. We're going to sit here and wait while they fill up the damn tank.
On your toes now.
I do like that I can accelerate and not have to worry about getting clobbered by somebody behind me. Like, I can drive the car on the apron. Other tracks, it's not that simple. Oh, what? Whoa. Poor Riley Herbst. You getting checked up by me? That must be way too close to home for you.
10 to go now.
Yep, there's the 10 to go.
You got the lead.
And we've got the lead from AJ Allmendinger. Austin Cindric in that Dale Earnhardt throwback is in second. Why? Where did he come from? That's confusing. I don't remember him being a part of the fight all damn race. Well, Hamlin just got back to second on the map. I'm going to have to be wary of how it drives again, right as the race is about to end, obviously, but that's about it. Or I could do that. Still saved it. I'm pretty sure Hamlin's really starting to close this gap now that I'm struggling like this. Well, no, it was 2.7 a while ago, and now it's 2.8. Now it's 2.7 again. I'm a little bit better in 1 and 2 than I am in 3 and 4, obviously.
Watch your tire wear.
I was doing that. I think we'll be fine. You can't even lose a tire anyway. Yeah, I just put another 2 or 3 tenths on him in that turn. That's probably the best I've taken 3 and 4 on worn tires all race, but here's the white flag.
1 to go.
I'm still pulling away. I'm not applying any brake, even at this point in the run, going into turn 1.
Easy on your tires now.
3.5 seconds almost. Whoa, wait a second. Ryan Preece got up to 3rd. He passed Buescher. And Cindric, he's not even in the top 5 anymore. What happened to Austin Cindric?
Amazing win. Great work out there.
Did he only get into that spot on strategy? I don't know. But we just won our 4th race of the season with Christopher Bell. Christopher David Bell, he's 4 years old. But no, there's Austin Cindric. He finished 7th, so he just fell off ever so dramatically. I don't think that strategy for Joey Logano staying out late each time was bad nor good. I mean, he was seemingly just 8th for almost the entire race. Kyle Larson, though, yeah, him staying out that long in the final run, way longer than Logano ever did. He just finished 10th. He should have been like 4th at worst. And then William Byron, he fell to 6th at the end. The RFK cars really lit up as this race was coming to a close. Blaney, 13th. Well, thanks to Word Burton for the amazing Darlington setup. We just dominated this race and the stages for that matter in an otherwise caution-free race. It very much mirrors Homestead in that sense because we had some battles for the lead, but I swept the whole race and there was no like cautions aside from the stages. But we gained at least 10 points on every driver in the field. That's 11 on Denny Hamlin, and he finished 2nd. There's 21 on Buescher and Briscoe, 15 on Byron. We can scroll down, 15 on Larson too. There's Ryan Blaney. We gained 32 points on him in this race. Good grief. And he was supposed to win this race in real life. He's been elusive to our Darlington win. We are now 33 points ahead of Chase Briscoe, 59 points in front of Chase Elliott. William Byron moves up to 2nd in the standings. We're 31 points in front of him. And then I think that's 53 points we have over Ryan Blaney. And then everyone else would be out of the picture. I mean, there's freaking 79 points on Kyle Larson. But I'll see you guys next time when we go to Bristol Motor Speedway, the last great Coliseum, for the Food City 500. I'm going to bring out the Interstate Batteries car just because we haven't used this in a while. That's that, and episode over.